on the 7th day of the lunar cycle, know the Guru's word to be true, and you shall be accepted by the Lord, the Supreme Soul. Your doubt shall leave you, your troubles shall be effaced, and you shall obtain the peace of the celestial ocean. On the 8th day of the lunar cycle, the body is made of 8 ingredients. Within it is the unknowable Lord, the King of the Supreme Treasure. The Guru, who is versed in divine knowledge, discloses this secret. Turning away from the world, man abides in the unbreakable and impenetrable Lord. On the 9th day of the lunar cycle, discipline the 9 gates of the body. Keep your flowing desires restrained. Forget your greed and emotional attachment, and you shall live throughout the ages, eating the fruit of immortality. On the 10th day of the lunar cycle, joy is prevailing in the 10 direction. Doubt is cast off and Lord is met. He is embodiment of light, essence of all and incomparable, free from impurity and filth. There is no shade or sunshine where he abides. On the 11th day of the lunar cycle, if man runs in the direction of God, he will not suffer the pains of existence again. Cool and pure becomes his body. God, who is deemed to be far, him he finds close. On the 12th day of the lunar cycle, 12 suns arise. Day and night the celestial bugles play the divine melodic strain. The mortal then sees the father of 3 worlds. A wonder is wrought from just a man. He has become God. On the 13th day of the lunar cycle, the 13 holy books proclaim, recognize the Lord alike in the world and the sky. There is no high or low, no honor or dishonor for the Master of all. The omnipresence Lord is pervasive alike among all. On the 14th day of the lunar cycle, in the 14 worlds and in each and every hair abides the Lord. Fix your attention on the truth and contentment. Recite the dialogue of the Lord's divine knowledge. On the day of the full moon fills the heavens. With the might of the beams, its gentle light is spread. In the beginning, end, and the middle, God remains firm and steady. Kabir is immersed in the ocean of bliss. The universal creator is the one and only God. By the grace of the true Guru, he is realized. Rag Gauri, the 7th day of the week of the Kabirji, sing the glorious praises of the Lord each and every day. Meeting with the Guru, attain the mystery of the Lord. On Sunday, begin Lord's devotional service and restrain the desires within the body palace. When day and night man's attention remains fixed in the imperishable place, then the celestial flutes play heavenly music. On Monday, the nectar trickles from the moon. By tasting it, the poison of evil is speedily shed in an instant. Restrained by Guru's word, the mind remains within doors, drinks the name nectar and becomes intoxicated. On Tuesday, have a peep into reality and know the ways of the 5 thieves. Do not leave your home and wander outside, else shall feel the terrible wrath of the Lord, their King. On Wednesday, man's understanding is enlightened and Lord comes to dwell in the lotus of his heart. Meeting the Guru, one comes to look alike upon pleasure and pain, and inverted lotus is turned upright. On Thursday, wash off his sins. Forsaking the 3 deities, attach oneself to one God. In the divine confluence of the 3 rivers of the right actions, devotion and enlightenment, he should day and night bathe and wash away his sins. On Friday, he who combats day and night against his own self and practices endurance successfully completes his fast. Were the mortal to restrain all his 5 senses, then he shall never cast a glance on another. On Saturday, he who keeps steady the wick of the God's light in his heart, illumined within and without his self. All his evil karma are destroyed. Know that as long as you place your hopes in others, you shall not find the mansion of the divine essence. Says Kabir, then man embraces the love for the omnipresent Lord, he becomes pure in heart. Rag, Gauri, Cheti, the word of the Namdev Ji, the universal creator is one and only God. By the grace of the true Guru, he is realized. God has caused the stones to float. Why should not I, your slave, float by repeating your divine name? You saved the prostitute Ganika and the ugly hunchback Kubija. You helped the hunter and Ajmal to swim across as well. The hunter who shot Krishna in the foot, even he was liberated. I am a sacrifice unto those who chant the Lord's name. Lord, you saved Sudama, slave Bidur, the son of handmaiden, and restored Ugrasen to his throne. Those without devotion, without penance, without good family lineage, and without good acts, Namdev's Lord saved them all. Rag Gauri, stanzas of Ravidas Ji, Gauri Gureri. The universal creator is one and only God. Truth is the name, creative being personified. By the true Guru's grace, he is realized. Day and night I am infested with this anxiety that my company is low, my acts are evil, and my birth is low. O Lord, Master of earth, bestower of life, of soul, do not forget me. I am your humble servant. Take away my pains and bless your humble servant with your sublime love. I shall not leave your feet, even though my body may perish. Says Ravidas, I seek your shelter, O Lord, I pray, meet your humble servant without delay. Begumpura is the name of the city. At that place there is no pain or sorrow. There is no fear of tax, nor does anybody own any property there. Neither fear nor error, nor dread nor decline is there. Now I have found this most excellent city, O brother, there is lasting peace and safety there. God's kingdom is steady, stable, and eternal. There is no second or third status, all are equal. He alone is there. Populous and eternally famous is that city. The prosperous and opulent dwell there. As they desire, so do they stroll freely. All are the inmates of the mansion of the Lord. None bars any. Says Ravidas, he, the emancipated shoemaker, is friend of all the residents of that city. The universal creator is the one and only God. By the true Guru's grace, he is realized. Gauri Baragan Ravidas Ji, the path to God is very treacherous and mountainous, and all I have a feeble ox. I offer this one prayer to the Lord to protect my capital. Is there any merchant trading in the God's name to join me? My cargo is laden and is moving along the way. I am the merchant of the Lord and deal in divine knowledge. I have loaded the wealth of the God's name, and the world has loaded poison. O you who claim to know this world and the world beyond, write whatever nonsensical things that pleases you about me. The club of the messenger of the death shall not strike me, since I have cast off all my involvements. Love of this world is like the pale, fleeting color of the safflower. The color of my Lord's love is permanent, like the dye of the madder plant. So says Ravidas the cobbler. Gauri Purbi Ravidas Ji, the universal creator is the one and only God. By the true Guru's grace, he is realized. Just as a frog in a well full of water has no knowledge of the native and foreign lands, so is our life. Just so is my mind, infatuated with vice, understands nothing about myself, this world, and of the Supreme Being, next world. O Lord of all worlds, reveal to me the blessed vision of your darshan for a moment. My intellect is soiled and polluted. I cannot understand your greatness, O Lord. Take pity on me, that my doubts are dispelled, and teach me true wisdom. Even the great yogis cannot describe your glorious virtues. They are beyond words. Ravidas, the cobbler, prays for your love and devotional worship.